say what comes to my mind.
If Kevin ever kicks me off his show, you all better protest.
I would never kick Mikhail off my show. Never.
You know, y'all better shut the hell up. I don't live here.
They like to see arguments. Like, we're better than the View.
If I get up, it's going to be trouble.
I still don't live here.
And I like the fact that y'all like when we talk about the people.
All the haters, Beyonce made $80 million last year. How much you got in your bank account? Oh, okay.
I'm on the phone with Michelle Williams. Oh my.
We're not gay. Do we look gay?
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's the Scorpion with Mikkel, and we just found out today that Chris Brown has pleaded not guilty to criminal threats and assault. Now, to me, I really think there's a whole lot of shit is about to hit the fan, and Rihanna will probably have to take the stand, even though she does not want to.
Well, she said that if she's called, she will take it.
Well, yeah, that was from a couple weeks ago, right?
But she's saying that if she is, like her lawyer keeps saying that if she is called, that she will comply if she's called. But if she's not called, then she's not going to go anywhere near it.
So why do you think that Chris Brown has pleaded not guilty?
Because I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what goes on in the justice system? Why did the guy who robbed me, why was he found not guilty when I identified him? You know? I mean,
that story was crazy.
Wasn't that a crazy story? You know, the person who robbed me, I went to high school with him, identified him, pointed him out, but since he didn't have the gun in his hand, he was found not guilty.
So Mikkel fucked me up on camera. If he got a lot of money, he could say that it wasn't him and that it was his brother.
Yeah, like, I mean, okay, this is not about Chris Brown. Sorry for going off track. But I told y'all, it was like when that judge said that that boy who robbed me, well, who was a part of the robbery, when the judge said that he was found not guilty, it was as if somebody had smacked me in my face. I was just sitting there like, you mean to tell me I waited a whole year for you to say that he's not guilty? So basically, you're telling me that he had nothing to do with it. And you know what his defense was? His lawyer got up and said that he was walking by and saw them robbing me, and after they were finished robbing me, they came over to him and threatened him and told him that if he said anything, and I said, wait a minute, am I losing it? Like, but.
We don't know what went on in that car, but to me, I just can't see Chris Brown beating Rihanna for nothing. I wouldn't just hit Mikkel for no reason. He would have to keep hitting me or pushing me on the camera or something for me to retaliate. It had to be something like, did you see the video on World Star Hip Hop with these, what is the dude was fighting the girl? No. They was fighting like in this neighborhood, and she kept, you go and pay child support.
Oh yeah, and then he started hitting her, yeah, with the baby and everything. Yeah,
see, some
in
girls,
the driveway.
Yes, some girls y'all be pushing men to the limit to where
because he was trying to get away from her. He was trying to get away, but the way he started swinging on her, he didn't have to do that because he and you know the crazy part about it is nobody broke it up. Everybody was just standing there watching.
They probably felt she deserved it, but nobody deserved to get that.
Not the way
it's a difference between hitting and an ass whooping. You know, it is a big difference. You know, so I don't know. You know, Chris Brown. You know, I just wish you the best with your career. Like, I really hope that it can get back on track. You know. What do y'all think about it? Do y'all think that they should take the key and throw it away on Chris Brown, which is not going to happen? But I would like to see y'all comments. Please rate and comment. If you are not a subscriber, please become a subscriber today. And also, we have a good video coming up for y'all about, are you ashamed to watch the Scorpion Show? So look out for that video.
Oh, and by the way, before we stop, I just want people to know, because some people are probably going to ask me, how did I feel, or what happened, you know, this, that, and the third. Well, the guy who robbed me, we actually don't live too far from each other. We don't live too far from each other at all. And I see him a lot out on the street. Of course, sometimes he's like really nervous to look at me, as he should be. But you know, that happened 3 years ago, 2006 it happened. And me, I'm at a point now that it's like, it's done and over with. Like, I just feel as though it's nothing that I can do anymore, because, you know, it's over and done with. So I think people out there, if something like this ever happens to you, and things don't go your way, like if you get robbed and then that person found not guilty.
Wait, tell them how much they took.
Oh, okay. So it was 5 people with a gun who robbed me. All I had in my pocket, because I was coming back from a fashion show, all I had in my pocket was my cell phone, my house key, and $8. 5 people stealing $8. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they split 5, you know. I'm sure they got good with the
They probably got some blunts and stuff.
they had, oh God, I'm sure they did. But this is what I want to say. Don't hold grudges against people like that. Because let me tell you something. When that guy was found not guilty, mind you, I was the only one in the courtroom. I was by myself because I went by myself. But the guy, his family was all in there with him. When he was found not guilty, and like I said, it felt like somebody slapped me in my face. He was found not guilty. His family and everybody started cheering. They were happy. They were clapping. They were like, yes, thank you. Let me tell you something. Eventually,
I'm gonna call you right back.
the guy, eventually, he's going to get something's, something's going to come back.
What
on
goes
him.
around comes
It
around.
comes around, and it's a
reap what
shame.
you sow.
Yeah, it's a shame because his family was regular. They were in there cheering when the judge said, like, they were so happy, and I was just sitting there like by myself because I wasn't nobody with me, and I was just like, oh my God, man. Whatever you do, don't hold grudges, because just think of it like this: it's going to come back to that guy. It's going to come back to him. So it may not happen now. And like I said, it was 3 years ago. It may not happen. It may not happen until 20 years from now, but it's going to come back to him. So
Rate, comment, and if you haven't, subscribe. See you soon.